Hello and welcome to Highway, which this week comes to the towns of Banff and Macduff on the northernmost coast of Scotland's Grampian region. Banff and Macduff share the same bay, and it's a long way north. Even the nearest railway station is 20 miles away at Huntly. And we're 100 miles closer to Stavanger in Norway than we are to London. And if one thing dominates life here, it's the sea, symbolised by this huge anchor taken from a wrecked Spanish galleon which towers high above the bay. And so why not start in a nautical mood with a Banff Academy band playing Anchors Away. Banff's harbour is today used almost exclusively for pleasure, the highlight of which is the annual Banff to Stavanger boat race. The once thriving fishing industry and boat-building trade here came to a halt when the River Devon changed course and the harbour silted up. But across the bay is a different story. The Macduff Boat Building and Engineering Company is still going strong, as John Watt, one of the company's directors, explained.
The number of boats actually being built now is going down considerably compared to what they would have been a way back 40 years ago. The industry has certainly had its ups and downs in the past, and it's going through quite a bad patch at the moment as regards quotas, because the catching power in the fleet is very high. In the future, there will be ships built because it's a very, very hard job on the fishermen, as I said, and also on the ships. And we certainly want new ships for our men to go to sea in because the new ones are much more comfortable to go in than the old ones. Way back in the 20s and in the 30s, I'm building the wooden drifter, which was a long, narrow, shallow boat. The boats nowadays are very much wider and they're much deeper. The same length, the vessel would carry about 4 times as much. An old 80-footer would carry, say, 20, 30 tons of herring. And nowadays, an 80-footer will probably carry 150 tons of fish. The capacity has changed dramatically.
You still use wood in the house, don't you? Why is that?
I suppose they've used wood for thousands of years in shipbuilding, in boat building, primarily because it was the only material available at the time. They found it to be an excellent material for building ships. It's very strong, it's very durable in salt water. In fresh water, wood tends to rot, but in salt water, timber hull will last 100 years, maybe 200 years, if it's well looked after.
So how important are the old traditional woodworking skills to you?
They're very important in building this type of ship we're building here. Number of skills like chipping, caulking, etc. They're only used on wooden boat building now. We find it difficult to employ